Welcome to the Prepper Almanac. Thank you for joining us today. It is deeply appreciated. In today's video, we are going to discuss Prepping for Economic Collapse, a Survival Guide. And if I give you value in today's video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. Be sure to watch the video to the end and let me know your thoughts about the video in the comment section below. Are you worried about an economic collapse? This is another reason why we prep. Yes, we typically prep for a disaster or a complete societal breakdown. But today, we are going to focus on an economic collapse and how to prepare yourself as a prepper. Venezuela, once among the richest countries in South America, offers a stark illustration of an economic collapse. Plagued by hyperinflation, severe shortages of basic goods, and a plummeting quality of life, the country's decline began in the early 2000s and 10s. The Venezuelan crisis was precipitated by a combination of factors, including excessive government spending, rampant corruption, and a heavy reliance on oil revenues which dwindled with falling oil prices. As the economy deteriorated, the Venezuelan bolivar lost nearly all its value, causing prices to skyrocket daily. This hyperinflation made basic necessities unaffordable for many, leading to widespread hunger and a public health crisis. The social fabric began to unravel as trust in the government evaporated and crime rates soared. Hospitals lacked basic supplies and many professionals, including doctors and teachers, either left the country or struggled to survive. The international response was a mix of aid, sanctions, and diplomatic pressure, but the internal situation continued to worsen. Venezuelans faced a dire choice: stay and endure hardship or leave in search of better opportunities, leading to one of the largest mass migrations in recent Latin American history. This migration further strained regional resources and complicated international relations in the region. The Venezuelan example is not just a cautionary tale but also a practical case study. It reveals how quickly an economy can unravel and the profound impact it has on everyday life, highlighting the importance of preparedness and resilience in the face of economic uncertainty. Understanding economic collapse definitions and impacts. An economic collapse refers to a sudden and severe downturn in the economy of a country, characterized by the rapid devaluation of the national currency, hyperinflation, and a precipitous drop in living standards. It is often accompanied by a breakdown in law and order, severe shortages of essentials like food and medicine, and a significant increase in unemployment and poverty rates. The primary impacts of such collapses are multifaceted and devastating. Economically, businesses close en masse, foreign investment retreats, and the banking sector can come to a grinding halt, leading to widespread financial panic. Socially, the quality of life deteriorates rapidly, public services collapse, and there is a significant increase in crime and violence as people become desperate. Politically, economic collapses often lead to significant instability. Governments may fall, and in their place, less democratic regimes may arise as people look for strong leadership to navigate the crisis. Internationally, an economic collapse can affect global markets and lead to a reevaluation of economic ties and policies towards the affected country. Understanding these impacts helps in recognizing the signs and the severity of economic collapses. This knowledge is crucial for preparing adequately to mitigate personal risks and ensure survival through proactive measures, which will be discussed in today's video. The proactive approach, financial preparation. As preppers, we don't talk about this aspect of prepping as much as we should. We always focus on food and gear. The first step in preparing for possible economic turmoil is adopting a proactive mindset. This involves recognizing the potential signs of an economic downturn early and starting preparations before the situation deteriorates. It is about being informed, vigilant, and ready to act, rather than react to circumstances as they unfold. Financial preparation is paramount. This includes creating an emergency fund that can cover at least 6 months of living expenses. Such a fund should ideally be kept in a form that is easily accessible and not subject to the fluctuations of the market or the banking system's stability. Diversifying one's investments is another crucial strategy. By spreading assets across various sectors and types, including international investments, one can shield themselves from sector-specific downturns and geographic economic collapses. Reducing debt is another essential aspect of financial preparation. In times of economic instability, servicing debt can become increasingly difficult as interest rates may skyrocket and sources of income become unstable or disappear. Being debt-free or having manageable levels of debt can significantly reduce personal financial risk. Moreover, investing in physical assets such as gold or other precious metals can be wise. These tend to retain value and even appreciate during times of economic uncertainty, serving as a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation. Such measures ensure not just survival but stability during economic crises. Now let's discuss the art of bartering. In a scenario where the local currency loses its value and the banking system collapses, bartering can become a vital means of transaction. Understanding what goods and skills are valuable in such a context can significantly enhance one's preparedness. Essential goods for bartering include food items, especially non-perishables like canned goods and rice, medical supplies like antibiotics and bandages, and basic tools. Skills can also be bartered. Knowledge of medical care, ability to repair essential equipment, or skills in agriculture and food production are highly valuable in a collapsed economy. Additionally, being able to teach these skills to others can also be a valuable barter item. It's important to think about what you can offer in a barter economy and possibly develop those skills further. Additionally, establishing relationships within your community for bartering can be beneficial before a crisis occurs. This network can provide mutual support and facilitate easier exchanges of goods and services when needed. Trust and reliability become currencies in their own right in such an economy. Moreover, it's crucial to understand the dynamics of negotiation and fair trade in bartering. Fair and equitable trades ensure a stable and cooperative community, which is essential for survival in long-term economic collapses. Please note, I have a separate video on the channel that discusses the art of bartering more in depth, titled, "When Money is Useless. What do you do? Bartering Tricks." I'll leave a link to that video in the description below if you want to check it out next after this video. In the wake of an economic collapse, the security of one's family and property becomes a primary concern. Individual efforts often fall short in the face of larger societal breakdowns. This is another reason why we prep and prepare, so hopefully we can fill those gaps before something happens. In addition, fostering a strong, supportive community is essential too. Communities that plan and prepare together can create safety nets that benefit all members. This can also serve as platforms for pooling resources, sharing critical information, and offering mutual aid. In times of crisis, a community united in purpose and action can be very resilient. Collective problem solving and sharing the burden of survival can significantly reduce stress and anxiety, contributing to better overall outcomes for all members. Establishing and maintaining these community ties should be seen not just as a survival strategy, but as a proactive approach to building a resilient and sustainable future. In the worst of times, these bonds can make the difference between despair and hope, between mere survival and recovery. One of the most challenging aspects of an economic collapse is the disruption of traditional energy supplies. Dependence on centralized power sources can become a significant vulnerability. Therefore, investing in alternative energy sources is a wise step towards self-sufficiency and resilience. Solar panels, wind turbines, and even biodiesel generators can provide crucial energy independence. Solar energy in particular is a practical and increasingly affordable option. It can power essential items in a household, from lights and small appliances to charging cell phones and radios. This not only ensures comfort, but can be critical for communication and staying informed during a crisis. Moreover, the cost of solar installations has decreased significantly, making it accessible to a broader segment of the population. Wind energy is another viable option, especially in regions with consistent wind patterns. Small-scale wind turbines can generate enough power for basic needs and are relatively easy to maintain. Like solar, wind energy reduces reliance on potentially unreliable fuel sources when supplies could become scarce or supply chains are broken. In the context of an economic collapse, information becomes a critical resource. It guides decision-making, provides warnings about worsening conditions, and offers insights into potential solutions. Access to reliable information can significantly affect survival chances and the ability to navigate the complexities of a collapsed economy. It is important to have multiple sources of information. This includes international news outlets, local community networks, and even amateur radio broadcasts, which can be invaluable when mainstream media is unavailable or unreliable. Preppers rely on a variety of communication methods beyond just cell phones, which can be unreliable during emergencies. This can be a CB radio, a ham radio, or even walkie-talkies. Staying informed also involves understanding economic indicators and forecasts, which can help predict potential crises or recoveries. Moreover, educating oneself about basic survival skills, first aid, and other practical knowledge is essential. Lastly, digital literacy and security become crucial as much of today's information is accessed online. Understanding how to securely and effectively use digital tools ensures that one remains well-informed and connected without falling prey to cyber threats, which can escalate during times of crisis. Preparing for an economic collapse is not merely about survival. It's about building a future that can withstand and recover from severe shocks. This preparation involves individual actions like financial planning and skill development, but it also requires collective efforts within communities to foster resilience and security. The lessons drawn from historical examples like Venezuela's economic collapse underscore the importance of proactive preparation and adaptability. By diversifying assets, reducing debts, securing alternative energy sources, and strengthening community ties, individuals and communities can not only survive but thrive even in the face of economic adversity. Furthermore, embracing a mindset that values self-sufficiency and informed decision-making can transform the challenge of economic collapse into an opportunity for innovation as a prepper. By preparing responsibly, we can pave the way for a more resilient and adaptable society, ready to face whatever challenges the future may hold. Let this be a call to action to prepare, adapt, and overcome, ensuring a secure and prosperous future for all. As we wrap up today's video, if you have any questions or if there are any topics that you would like discussed in the future, let us know in the comment section below. We love to get video ideas from the community, and let us know what you think of today's video as well. We always appreciate input. Be sure to like today's video and subscribe to the channel to learn more about prepping, and share the video with others that may have a passion for prepping or are curious about prepping in general. And lastly, based on YouTube's algorithm and your viewing history, YouTube is recommending this next video in the top left-hand area of your screen for you to check out next. Enjoy.